downtown New Orleans screaming at a Negro child as she entered the William Franz Elementary School, first in the city to be integrated.
Ruby Bridges is a civil rights activist born on September 8, 1954 in Mississippi. Ruby is the oldest of 5 to Lucille and Abon Bridges. When she was 2, Ruby and her family moved to Louisiana in hopes for a better life. 3 months before her birth, the Supreme Court set the Brown v. Board of Education ruling in play, outlawing segregation in schools nationwide. Once Ruby was old enough to attend kindergarten, she was put into a segregated school in New Orleans due to the stubbornness of the southern states refusing to act upon the Brown v. Board of Education ruling. A year after Ruby's year of kindergarten, the federal court allowed entrance exams for African Americans to attend an all-white elementary school named William Franz Elementary School. Ruby and 5 of her other classmates took the exam, 4 passing and 2 failing, Ruby being one of the 4 that passed. On November 14, 1960, young Ruby Bridges unknowingly was going to change history on her first day of school. She was the first and the only African American student to attend William Franz Elementary School. Ruby and her mother had to be escorted by 4 federal marshals to the school's campus every day for her first year because of how much the school and government did not trust Ruby. These marshals would keep an eye out during her schooling as well. Many of the children at school called Ruby slurs, the teachers did not accept her, and the white parents pulled their child out of William Franz Elementary School because of Ruby. In an interview in 2022, Ruby said, "I was really not aware that I was going into a white school," she says. "My parents never explained it to me. I stumbled into crowds of people, and living here in New Orleans, being accustomed to Mardi Gras, the huge celebration that takes place in the city every year. I really thought that's what it was that day. There was no need for me to be afraid of that."
Remember, the door opened and this woman was standing there and she said, "Hi, my name is Mrs. Henry. I'm your teacher." She looked exactly like the crowd outside, but she showed me her heart. And her heart told me that she was different.
A teacher named Barbara Henry accepted to teach Ruby throughout her first year in the integrated school. Because of Barbara Henry, she was able to complete her years at William Franz Elementary and continued her high school education in a desegregated school where she graduated from. She then later went on to Kansas City Business School where she majored in travel and tourism. Ruby Bridges afterwards got married to Malcolm Hall and had 4 sons. In the early 2000s, she came out with multiple books explaining her story and what she has been through, inspiring the younger generations today. Norman Rockwell even painted her first day of school. Without knowing, Ruby Bridges changed the history of education in America for the better because of her bravery as a young child.